Hello everyone, my name is Victor, aka Vic Beats. I'm 21 years old and from Germany, Munich to be specific. I've been producing for 4 years now, and I recently moved to Ableton like 2 months ago. Right off the bat, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who voted for me in the battle, and also to the kind words from Kenny and all these compliments, which really humbled me. And I just can't believe it. The battle was on Sunday, and I'm still in disbelief that this happened. So yeah, thanks a lot to everyone. Thanks a lot to the GOAT Kenny for giving me this opportunity. And yeah, one more thing that I'd like to say is that this was my first beat battle ever. So I was just completely panicking, didn't know what to do. So I finished that beat in 35 minutes, maybe a little bit more. And I also had problems with SoundCloud, like my free uploads ended just when I wanted to upload my beat, so I had to make a subscription and all that bullshit. So but still, I ended up submitting like 15 minutes early. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say before that. But enough excuses, and let's get right into the breakdown. First of all, the sample, this shitty ass piano. I started panicking once I heard this. Fucking horrible, but still a good challenge. So here I just took a little portion of the sample. It's like, and it's kind of fucked. It's not a single note, it's like a second or a third. It doesn't really sound well, but still it kind of gave me Quasimoto vibes. So I just punched some chords in. I don't know anything about music theory. I just knew what sounded good and what not. So I have these chords. Just this. I had like different ones, but they didn't really work. Now, this might come as a surprise and maybe even as a disappointment to some people. I didn't play the melody. It's a splice sample. I'm really sorry to everyone who thought that I played this in, but like I said before, I made this in like 35 minutes. So there was no way I was gonna make an elaborate melody. And also, like I said, it was more of a training to me, so more of an exercise. So yeah, it's a sample. I'm really sorry to everyone who thought that it wasn't, but yeah, here it is. It's from Splice, Lex, fucking crazy. Crazy. That shit goes dummy hard. But first I had a different sample, which was in C2. Let's check in Splice, because the chords are all white keys, so I just figured it was in C. So I just went to the key, just C, and that was the first one that popped up. Oh, my fucking internet, dog. Fucking fire. It's crazy. I had some ideas with the keys, since it's in like C minor. I don't know. I'm getting off track here, but still, the sample wasn't too forgiving, especially with these whack ass chords. This one's fine, but it didn't sound well. It wasn't as forgiving as then the next sample I chose, this one. Yeah, it works way better. That's the sample with the chords, and then there's a key change, I think, and then I changed the chords accordingly. The sample, or like the chords in itself, sound like shit, honestly. That sounds like straight ass, honestly. But yeah, let's talk about the drums. Like I said, I was really stressed, so I just went here and just typed in the count. And that's like the first one that pops up. Awesome, really great, really groovy. So what I did basically is EQ the low end so I could punch in my own kick. But what I didn't do was just, usually I go like till 500 maybe to just like get rid of everything except for the like high end and the snare. But this way I kind of got like a ghost kick. So it made it more interesting, to be honest. So then the kick, it is surprisingly on grid. Just punched it in really quickly. Made this one a little more quiet. Then last minute I added this hi-hat loop by the Count 2, which just makes it swing 1,000 times more. Like you heard before, that kick is on grid, but just putting something that is a little off and that's a little swingy makes it like swing a lot, even though the kick may be on the grid. So swings a lot. Then like with the other drum break together, what is also interesting, sorry, there's a train passing by. What is also interesting is that, and that I'm not gonna be here to tell you, yeah, that was on purpose or anything, was purely by chance, but the hi-hat pattern and the chords line up really well, so they have the same swing, which gives it a more rhythm, like gives it more rhythm too. So yeah, and then there's like that chord change, the key change. There I took out the drums, yeah, everything, so that it's just like the first bass note, and then the chords come in, and then it hits again, so that it makes it more interesting. And then it comes back in. Then I took out the drums again when it changes back to the original key. I mean, I'm talking about keys and everything here. I don't have an idea. It's just I don't have a clue about all of this. It's just I'm pretty sure that it's not C minor in the second half of the sample. Anyway, so it starts back again, and then I let the drums come back in, and then fade the hi-hat back in. What did I do more? Yeah, there I took another train. I'm sorry. Then I took the main drums, the main drum break. I took it out so that it has like more space, maybe. Just the hi-hat and the kick, and then I just chopped this part up, panned it left and right, and laid a kick under it. So and then it goes back, and then for the outro, it's just the chords and the sample. And as for processing on the chords, I forgot about that. I put some RC20 on there. Yeah, just a little distortion, some wobble, space, and I just forgot to turn that off. But yeah, I did it especially for the reverb, which makes it sound completely different. Then for the intro, which was also like purely by chance, I just took a part from from the sample, and just punched it in there. I think I tried like 2 or 3 different like intros, but that's the one that stuck. I really like how it like fades in into the chords. Yeah, the hi-hat also fades in there. And then I have this Oliver FX vocal that, yeah, really makes the impact, basically. So all in all, for the intro, goes in, pause, and it hits. So yeah, I thought about adding some shit to it, but then like I was thinking that my time was running out, so I was just panicking basically, so I didn't do it. But I was thinking of like maybe, yeah, adding some chords when it changes. Something like that, I don't know. But yeah, really simple, really quick, as fast as I could, basically. And yeah, that's basically it, honestly. I just hope I don't, disappoint people with, the fact that I didn't play this and just use the splice sample. But yeah. Yeah, so that was my beat breakdown. That's how I placed 4th in the Kenny Beats battle. Thanks again to everyone who voted for me. Kudos to everyone who participated. You guys are fucking geniuses. It's incredible, and I can't believe that I was able to compete with you guys. But yeah, since I have the opportunity, I can do a shameless plug. My Instagram is vic_beats.mp3. My SoundCloud is vic_beats. And yeah, that's basically the only thing that matters. Maybe I'll continue doing these little videos, but I don't know. Yeah, I have a project coming up with my brother. It's gonna be on Spotify, so stay tuned for that too. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, peace out. Have a great day.
Top 2, Vic up next. Let's go. Very cool, Vic. Very, very, very cool, Vic. Very cool.